Assalamualaikum and good greetings. So today we'll be watching a video titled "Should You Display Good Works?" Bible Contradiction number 10. Again, this is a continuation of a series of videos that I'm watching based off a suggestion from a Christian to learn more about Christianity. If you are interested about all the other previous videos that I have watched, the links is in the description box below. Without further ado, let's watch.
Supposed Bible contradiction. Should we let our good works be displayed before others, or keep them secret? Matthew 5:16 says we should let our light shine before others, so that they may see our good works, and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. But in the next chapter, Jesus says when we give to the needy, it should be kept in secret. So did Jesus contradict himself?
Is there anyone who actually say this kind of verse are contradicting? Because unless certain teaching is being explicitly made exclusive, or this is the only way that you should do it, then I don't think it is really a contradiction, because there might be context, there might be like this is better, etc., but not the other one is forbidden, something like this, right?
Not so fast. It is easy to cherry pick verses out of context and make...
Yeah, of course, as a Muslim, I'm more aware of other people doing this about the Quran verses, etc., right? They cherry pick to take things out of context to present something as if it means a certain way. But of course, for those from other religion, they might be sensitive about people doing that to their religious texts as well.
Them seem contradictory, but in their given context, these two verses actually cohere well. Let's note that Matthew 5 tells us to do good works in the same way. What same way would that be? Well, the prior verse gives us the examples of a city on a hill and a shining lamp. See, cities and lamps do not stand out for the sake of showing off. They simply shine passively. They do their jobs regardless if anyone is watching. They do not stand out to receive praise, but shine and do not care if anyone knows. Whereas the context of Matthew 6:3-4 or 23:3-5 is about not using your good works to show off. As Jesus says just prior to this, "Sound no trumpet before you, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may be praised by others." So we are simply to shine and do good works, but not to announce them as if we're only doing them to seek praise. The two passages go together quite nicely in educational steps. First, we should set a good example before all people, but remember to not use it as an excuse to show off, because that would ruin our good works with hypocrisy and pride, and therefore cause more damage. It should also be noted that common sense points out good works are not a private endeavor anyway. Of course they are done in the public, and that comes with the probability that other people will see us in the act. You can't perform good deeds for your fellow man without benefiting the public or acting to help the public. So obviously our good works are not to be private, but we are not to try and make them known to all by announcing our good works to seek praise from others. We are simply to shine for the sake of shining and leave it at that, not to practice righteousness in order to be seen by other people. So once we understand the context, it is clear skeptics who bring this charge up have not looked at the context. Thus this supposed contradiction can be resolved.
Yeah, I really hate those people that really do not want or do not make any effort to take a look into context of verses, right? Perhaps I'm trained with the Quran, hence that become a discipline, right? And I assume those who are trained with the Bible should be trained the same as well, right? So it sometimes puzzled myself when I see some Christians that do certain things with the Quranic verse as if they are purposely do not want to see the context, just to have a certain narrative. Because it would be different if I'm dealing with or I heard from those who do not have any religious background or do not trained to read a certain religious text. Anyway, what do you think? With that, thank you for watching. See you next time.